Metal Gear was born from my desire to create something new, something that had never been made before. At the time, invader-style shooting games were the most popular. And I wanted to make a game that didn't involve shooting, but rather, I wanted to make a game that focused on hiding and moving forward. After Metal Gear was released, I received an incredible amount of positive feedback from many people. So I ended up continuing the series for 25 years. Over that time, there were vast improvements in all the hardware platforms. But the biggest change for us was with Snake. In the first Metal Gear, he was 2D and couldn't speak, so all of his dialogue had to be shown as text. There was also no linear music. As time passed, we added music, and then he could speak, and then he became three-dimensional. His joints and fingers started to move, he gained facial expressions and wrinkles, and over time we came to see the Metal Gear Snake we know today. I don't think there's another medium where you can really observe these sorts of evolutions. When I first joined the video game industry 26 years ago, video games were considered the furthest thing from an art form, and you would never see them near a museum. And though that was the perception, I believed that someday it would change, and the world would see video games differently. So I just kept making them. Finally, after 25 years, Metal Gear Solid was featured at a major American museum. It was at the prestigious Smithsonian Museum in an exhibition called The Art of the Video Game. That makes me very proud, and it makes me very glad that I chose to devote myself to this job. But what I think made all of this possible was our tremendous fans. All the incredible fans around the world. We hope that more people will get a chance to experience Metal Gear and become familiar with the series. Last year, the HD collection was released on Xbox 360 and PS3. And this year, a 3DS version of Metal Gear Solid 3 will be released. Then, on June 12th, it will be released on Vita format. So with our 25th year anniversary, I hope people will get the opportunity to rediscover the original Metal Gear and get excited for upcoming events, including the release of Metal Gear Rising. We are also very excited about the new Fox engine, which I can't say too much about for now, but please stay tuned.
This game has not yet been rated.
After the Patriots, I thought I could walk off the battlefield and into a normal life.
A country plagued with civil war entrusts its fate and the life of its leader to a man reborn as a machine.
I was born with the wrong sign, in the wrong house, with the wrong ascendancy. I took the wrong road that led to the wrong tendencies. I was in the wrong place, at the wrong time, for the wrong reason, and the wrong rhyme, on the wrong day, of the wrong week. I used the wrong method with the wrong technique.
In a world of asymmetric war, where you don't know who you're fighting, it's hard to know what you're fighting for. After the fall of the Sons of the Patriots, cyborg technology runs rampant and information flows freely. But But the truth is lost on those who refuse to see. And when the battle raging around you reflects the battle within, the only path back to the light is through the darkness.
I told myself this was about justice, about protecting the weak, but I was wrong.
Within the Metal Gear series, Raiden has always been this really cool character with incredible action scenes. Unfortunately, these scenes were always cutscenes that users weren't able to control. So we heard this universal cry from our fans that they wanted the opportunity to actually be able to control Raiden and play through those action sequences. We answered that call by creating Metal Gear Rising, which will allow users to control Raiden and get to really enjoy those amazing action scenes for the first time as a player. When the decision was made to outsource the development of Rising to another studio, we knew there was really only one choice. We knew it had to be Platinum Studios, a company that has brought so many great action games to the world.
Our studio's motto is that we make action games, but it goes beyond that. We really believe that we are the best action game company in the world. Our goals are simple. We want our users to be very excited playing our titles, and for that gameplay experience to be as easy and intuitive to control as possible. I believe we are a company that consistently accomplishes that.
The main focus of this game is slashing, and being able to aim your sword blows exactly where you want them. Having complete control over your katana and how you wield it is the main element. You can slash up a wall that happens to be in your way and create your own routes. Sometimes you can even slash background objects and use those as weapons against enemies too.
The battles among cyborgs were obviously one of the core elements of the title. However, within these battles, the real drama is from the collision of these characters' faith with Raiden's.
In addition to all this slashing action, Raiden also has this dash mode called Ninja Run, where he can jump around and over background objects. This mode allows you to run farther and higher than normal. You can use it to attack your opponents from anywhere, and hopefully it will really change the way you approach battling enemies. To increase gameplay options, there are also many non-katana weapons available to use.
So exactly 9 years has passed since Metal Gear Solid 4, and in all the previous titles, Snake was the main hero who was mentoring this troubled youth, Raiden. Now Raiden has grown up, but he is still suffering from the wounds to his soul he received from the civil war he fought in. So he's become a hero with a dark past, one who is constantly haunted by this guilt, which is an important part of the story that we wanted to tell through the cutscenes.
We designed this title, first and foremost, for fans of action games. That being said, Kojima Productions has worked very hard to keep the Metal Gear universe alive within this game, so we think it will really appeal to series fans as well.
Metal Gear is an important franchise, and within that franchise there is this amazing character called Raiden. Our responsibility is to make sure that gamers love him.
We'll show you some of Metal Gear Rising Revengeance with our trailer video, but at its core, this is an action game. So you won't be able to experience it or really understand how good it feels until you actually play it.
You should be able to witness Raiden's destruction and experience firsthand how good it feels to play this game. I hope that at E3 you will get a chance to experience Metal Gear Rising and enjoy playing it as much as we've enjoyed making it.
Come to our booth at E3 and you'll get to see the first playable version of Rising in the world. So we hope you'll come down, slash up a lot of stuff, and I look forward to seeing all of you there.
Okay, Jack, thank you for coming in. Hey, you look like a hard worker. Before we start, could I ask you to remove the, Perfect. Seems you've been unemployed for the past 4 years, not uncommon in this economy. We're gonna find the right atmosphere for you. How do you feel about children's birthday parties? Alright, children's parties didn't work out, that's okay, we're moving right along. Do you know anything about plumbing? Gourmet chef. Professional dog walker. Town crier. Ladies love skateboarders. Break dancer. You know what, Jack? Screw corporate America. You're an artist.
You suck?
You know what, Jack? I don't know what your deal is. I really don't. I've literally given you the best job offers that have come through this office in the past 10 years. So this is the final offer, and if you mess this up, you're out on the street begging for change. Cybernetic Private Military Security Officer. Does that sound like something you'd be able to handle? Thank you for coming in. I just helped a friend of yours get his dream job, and you know what? We're gonna do the same for you. How do you feel about children's birthday parties?
Jehuti, won't do kids' parties?
We have achieved another drawing forward.
Konami.